when you get, for instance, I have here an event folder. I have created some test events, past events, and future events. I have a folder here with images and a folder with documents, basically. So the point with collections is that it will, so if you need, for instance, a folder to have this content but shown in a different way, or mix maybe some images mixed with documents, you don't need to create a specific folder and have that content in that specific way. You just create a smart folder, or as we call it, collections, and specify some criteria in order to show what you want to show. So what I'm going to do here is go to the root of the site, and then I'm going to go to add new on the left, and the very first one is called collection. And the most important part here, we have the same field, mostly the same fields as any other content type in Plone, settings, categorization, and so on. But the most important part of this is the search terms, which allows you to put some criteria on how to look for the content you want to display. So let's say I want to show documents from the site. I open this drop down and look for type, which is what I want to filter by. And I'm gonna say, when I choose, so different criteria have different type of operations, right? In the case of type, you only need to match any of the ones you enter here. So let's say I want a page, which are the documents. I just choose page, and I get a preview here of what I'm going to be getting. If I want to get pages and images, for instance, I just add image here, and I get images and documents. I can add as many criteria as I want. I can say, okay, the type can be any of these, and they have to be tagged with, and I have two different operations here, which is, one is any of, which means that I can put here, the only tag I have is PloneConf. So I have one document and 3 images tagged with that. And if I would have another tag in my site, let's say, let's go to, no, actually not Wolf. So this one, I'm gonna tag it with another tag. I'm gonna say, I don't know, just Plone. From my collection, if I'm using the any of, I can just say, sorry, I need to reload this. Page, image, tag. If I put any of, and I choose Plone, and then I put PloneConf, any document that is tagged, or image that is tagged with any of those, will be shown. However, if should match all of them, means that if I have more than one, the content that is going to show up has to have both of them, right? Then you can, for instance, match on start date, and you have different types of operation here. You can specify to be before a specific date that you choose from here. It can be after a specific date. It can be a range of dates between some date and some other date. Within the last 5 days, for instance. Just today. So the beauty of this is that when you save it, this will work like dynamically. When it's tomorrow, then today is October 20, and only events that are for October 20 are going to show up. So it updates automatically.
Excuse me, when you have
Sure.
multiple lines, is that an and? They have to
Yes,
match both lines?
that's an
Is
and.
there a way to do or?
No, I don't think so. No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Thought
Yeah,
before had that.
exactly. Yeah, that would be helpful. What else? So there's all sorts of criteria on what to search for, what to filter for. In the case of a text, for instance, a title, you can, the operation is that it contains, so, and it searches for full words. So for instance, this is called Plone Party, Plone Trainings, Plone Cheetah, Welcome to Plone, right? If I will put here Plone, it will not find anything, right? Okay, so once you have sorted what you want to filter on, you can choose what to sort the results on. So you can use the title, you can use the dates if it is an event, the end date. You can use the effective date, which is the date on when the content was published. You can use when the content was created, and so on. Like sort by tags. Once you choose the sorting, you can reverse it, use the same sorting but in the other way, in the other order. Here you limit the amount of results you want to show. You can put lower number here. I want to put 2, for instance. And oh, sorry. This is the maximum number of results, and this is the batching, right? So if I have a huge amount of results, I have 5 here, and I want to show by 2 by 2 on each page. I enter 2 there, save it, and I get this pagination here at the bottom where you can navigate. What else? So you have, well, you can add some static text, right? That will show up here, and it will show on each of the pages. And on collections, you can apply different views that will be applied on the content, right? So, for instance, if you are showing, let's say I just want to show images, I use a type, I use image, I have all the images, save this, and I want to show it as an album, right? Okay, now this is a bug. There's no pagination on the album view. I will increase that number, and I can show it as an album. I can change it to this other view, shows everything from the content. And if I were to mix, for instance, images and pages, I will get for pages the content of the page as well. Another type of display is the tabular view, shows this, and from the edit you can specify which columns to show. For instance, the author name. I'm going to show the description, and I want the author name to be first, so I move it up there, save it, and it doesn't have an author, it has a creator. Well, and where else? Summary view. This is another view, more compact. But basically, that's about it about collections. It's a way of creating smart folders, and the magic happens in this part, basically. Yes?
If you display it as a table,
Yeah.
the columns, if you click on them, does it auto sort?
I don't think so. We used to have that.
Yeah, there's a few things in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gone.
Yeah, we lost it at some point. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you can sort from the contents view, but it's going to change the order of the action.
Collections, do they publish RSS feed?
Yes, they should. Let me
I'm
see.
sorry, what did you say about, I missed that.
Sorry, so on
Right.
folders, you have this advanced view that it doesn't work on collections because they're not folders, and you can rearrange here the order, and you say, for instance, rearrange on publication. Well, we don't have content on modified. That's modified, right? But when you rearrange it, it actually change the order. It doesn't just change the display of it.
Okay.
It actually changes the order where it is saved on the folder. So you're actually affecting the
And
content.
this is a folder you're in, not a collection.
This is a Plone site. This is the main,
Okay.
the root of the
That-
site.
Did you say that does not work on collections?
No, this view, let me see. So if I open this collection, no. If I click here, it goes to the parent, which is the Plone site.
Thank you.
Yeah. What was your question?
Whether collections publish an RSS feed?
Yes. RSS. I know it was somewhere. Maybe I needed to enable it from the config or something. It's somewhere around, but I'm pretty sure it.
If you're looking at a collection and view source, do you see a feed in there?
Sorry?
If you're looking at a collection and view source, do you see a link to a feed in there?
I don't think it has a link.
I
think you can add it.
Syndication on.
Yeah, I need to enable syndication. Yeah.
Just put it on and then type RSS feed after the collection.
Here it is. And I believe you also get this and a different version of RSS. This is version 2, and this I believe is version 1. Yeah. Yes.
So, in the time that you've worked in building websites for customers, what's your favorite use for collections? What do you find yourself using it for most often?
You don't use it much often as I would like to, but yeah, I mean, creating like with weird criterias that pull stuff from like for instance, setting up collections with specific tags, for instance, and then having the editors to just when they create content, they tag it, and then they automatically populate the already created collections.
We use that extensively for blog posts.
Right. Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
calendar.
Yeah. But the thing is, we don't use it that much because usually customers want like custom views on different sections, and when you do that, what happens is that you either populate this menu too much, and then someone goes and change it, or you don't put the view here, so it doesn't populate this, but then they change it, and then don't know how to go back, and it's messy.
We did a slide for the UN that had many different projects, and every project had a news feed, and then we had a global news feed. So we used collections to so we could show the news for every project individually, or for the overview for all the news.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We've done the same back when I worked for the University of Washington with an academic department with many small divisions. Each division had its own event calendar, and then there was an aggregator at the top that was the department-wide, and it all worked off of collections.
What calendar did you use?
What's that?
What calendar did you use?
Well, this is back in the days when it was Solgemma, the Solgemma full calendar. Yeah, and we used that view on top of collections. But that was
Yeah.
2009, I think, so a while ago.
Right.
I think the FTW calendar is the one that we use these days.
That's what we use. Yeah.
In Plone 5.
Yes. You're in Plone.
443. So.
But the FDW calendar.
And the only way to alter the collection, the views of the collection is, you can't do that with Mosaic, or there's no TTW.
I think you can do it with Mosaic.
You can include it in Mosaic,
Collections?
the collection. There is a widget or whatever, a tile that you can include.
Okay, let me check because this.
Do you have
That was good.
So just end it there. End the discussion there. I sound good.
It was shown in the previous.
I was right on with you.
It's Wayne's opportunity to shine.
There we go.
I witnessed it. I don't know how they did it, but I witnessed it.
No, there's a tile. If you go into, you don't have Mosaic?
Yeah, I'm starting an instance with Mosaic. We'll just test and see. I don't know how to add it.
Display.
No, yeah, but it doesn't seem to show for collections. So on a page, it does show up,
Okay,
but
go to a regular page, please.
this is a regular page.
Okay, and then go to edit. You're in Mosaic, go in Mosaic view, then edit.
Oh, you mean you can add it? Yeah,
Yeah.
like. Related? No. It's not here. We had an old version.
Was it related on
I saw it.
there? Try content listing, please. I know it wasn't listed under.
Yeah, it's just content on the current context.
Okay.
Yeah, but it should have it at some point.
Mosaic is still.
I swear.
Yeah, it's still.
You can stick in with that. How about you? You got an old version.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, morning.
No more questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.